my sister's keeper. And that's the thing. And you know what the sad thing about it is? We don't even know how to take it. And that bothers me, Timmons, that we don't even know how to take when somebody's trying to help us. But because we think somebody always coming up against us. You know, we still in the two. No, I'm trying to help you because what you think you look like, you don't. You looking in a mirror that's jacked up at what I'm seeing. No. Somebody said to me, every time I turn around, you selling something, I will sell you.
Hey! That's my kind of girl.
I will sell you. Yes, I'm going to sell it because what I do not want to be, and that is broke. I know what it feels like. I want to be able to buy. If I don't want, I can still buy. You see what I'm saying? I know what it is to scuffle and struggle. I'm a mother of 6. I had 2. He had 3. We had 2. 1 passed away. God gave us another one. I'm the mother of 6 kids. Not the weekend kind. The all the time kind. So I know what it is to have raggedy bras. I know what it is not to have panties. I know what it is to have raggedy stuff. I know what it is to just not be able to do nothing for yourself, and I don't like it, and I don't have to settle for it. And didn't nobody tell me that. Not in the church. I shared with Prophetess Jessica, so I had to apologize on the way. I said, I don't even know. I'm just talking because I want to see people make it. I told her, because God is calling her to pastor, I said, don't church that baby to death. I got 6 kids. They don't want no Jesus. And see, I'm one of them real people. Let me say, we didn't go on vacation. We never went on vacation. The one time we went somewhere, my baby drowned. The one time. So I know about the God stuff. I was on medication. I've been on Prozac. I've been on Zoloft. I know what it is to be depressed. I know what it is to have anxiety and still be on the praise team and still be the evangelist and your husband playing the guitar and your other son playing the drums and you're over women with the vision, but you on Prozac. Because we know how to do it. And then when people fall, I just can't believe. And she been crying out all the while. But nobody saw it. Nobody picked it up because we hug like this now in church. We don't embrace. We don't holy kiss one another because when I embrace you, I'm going to mess around and feel something. Just look at it when you go back to your places. You're going to realize I don't even hug people. We do not hug no more. We don't hug. We just to say we did it. And so now we got a whole nation, I'm going to say nation of women that's just messed up. It's messed up. And so the woman of Abel, she said, listen, I know this is going on. She had to count up the cost. That's another thing. When you got wisdom, you got to count up the cost of this stuff. And so she counted up the cost. She said, listen, anything can happen to me, but I got to make sure I preserve this nation. This nation. She didn't have a name. You know, she didn't have a name. Oh, she was just a woman of Abel. But what she did, she told her, hey, Sheba is the traitor. In other words, you got to stop being scared and say, Jessica said. See, you a threat to people. I'm telling you. And listen, babies, you have to, thank you, Holy Ghost, because this is on my second page. But he said, you have to settle some stuff within yourself. So I know listen to this. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, but let me tell you how he settled that thing. You ain't my cup of tea all the time either. In other words, no, I may not be your cup of tea, but it's okay that you're not mine either. And a lot of times we look at that and say, well, I just, but what about you? They ain't yours either. I have a shirt. I need to market it. That's another stream of income because I'm all about trying to leave a legacy for them demon seeds I got. I got a shirt that says, you have a right not to like me, and I have a right not to care. And although I'm saved, sanctified, and filled with the Holy Ghost, but I found out caring about what folks think of you will mess you up every time. It will stop you. It will halt you. It will put fear in your life. So when she said, you just sell everything. Yes, I do. If I find out that it works, I'm going to do it. Because I find that it's not hard to be an entrepreneur. It's not hard. I know what people like. And so when you find that out, you move forward. I have been, when I tell you been around, and when somebody said something earlier, and I wanted to say, a lot of times God will allow stuff to happen because, I always say he takes me the long way around, but I love it. Because one thing I've learned, I may not know everything to do, Mia, but I do know what not to do. And a lot of times that's better than knowing what to do. At least I know how not to act, how not to treat people, how not to say this and say that. I've learned wisdom is the principal thing. And she had wisdom. She went and told who needed to be told. Sheba is the traitor and the enemy. And they not only got rid of him, killed him, threw his head over the wall, and she preserved a whole nation. A whole nation because of her wisdom, how she handled the situation. Women of God, women that ain't of God, if you got breasts, you a woman. You better hear me today. You have to make sure that your decisions are going to preserve a nation. What nation? Not only your family, but the nation that's in you. You're not dead yet. I don't care how old you are. You are not dead yet. You have wisdom. You have knowledge. You have understanding. You have principles that this nation, millennials, will never even grasp. What about when I kill a hog, you know about it? Because I'm bringing you some meat. Not because you smell it on the freaking grill. This is the world we living in. Where I don't share my hog meat with you. You just know it because you smell it. But that's the nation Grandma came in. Grandma came up where they shared the hog meat. And we have to do that. I can't talk about your daughter. That's a shame. Look at her there. Because I'm learning. I got something that's going to bring me to an open shame. And see, when we really talk as women, I be like, Mia, don't say that. Because JJ going to make you wring your hands and cry. Yeah, because it's not always about you looking good. It's about telling the truth. Telling the truth to one another. Helping one another. Being honest with one another. And now we as women, we're concerned about the tone. Because that's what my people get on. Pastor, you need to put some honey on it. For what? For what? It's the truth. See, people don't love truth. And when you love truth, I don't care how you tell me. Would you like for me to say, there's a bomb in this building? Or would you like for me to scream it out and holler, there's a bomb in this building? And so the wisdom that God wants, and I'm telling you, I know this man wants this thing said because it's too much. Folk are dying mentally and spiritually and emotionally. I say this everywhere I go and people get mad, but I don't care. The saints,